Bengaluru is a thriving modern metropolis. And here we are at the heart of the city, the Vidhan Soda. This is Karnataka's political hot seat and one of the most recognizable buildings in town. The perfect place then to begin our journey. And we're in the Hyundai Elite i20, leaving Bangalore and driving 250 kilometers to Chikkamagaluru. Because this is the Hyundai Weekend Getaway. So let's go. I took the N875 till Hassan, allowing both the Elite and I to stretch our legs. Moving seamlessly through the 6-speed gearbox, I was cruising at triple-digit speeds in no time, before I reached the turnoff for Shettiali. This was to be our first stop en route, the Shettiali Rosary Church, just outside of Hassan. This place of worship had been built in Gothic styling by French missionaries in the 1860s and abandoned about a century later. Sitting on the banks of the reservoir, there is still something stately and majestic about the outer facade, even though the edifice has fallen into disrepair. Getting to this breathtaking spot meant traversing across an equally crumbling village road. But in the Elite, with its 170 mm of ground clearance, I had an easy time behind the wheel. Next, it was time to see some more religious monuments from ancient times, with a visit to Halebedu. The Hoysaleshwara temple is the star attraction here, and this black soapstone artifact and its intricate carvings are worth the journey alone. Close by is Belur and the Chennakeshwar temple. Another relic of the Hoysala Empire, this temple is built in the same style as its sibling, but predates it by a few decades. Both are great places to visit though, even if you aren't a history buff. The beauty and detail of the carvings, which can be found in every inch of either temple, are a testament to the talent, dedication and patience of the artists of that era. Another short jaunt down the road and we arrived at India's coffee heartland of Chikkamagaluru. So of course, our first stop would have to be the coffee museum there. After learning about how richly Chikkamagaluru history is intertwined with that of my favorite early morning brew here in India, it was time to call it a day and catch a bit of rest. Early the following morning, I found myself enjoying the i20's excellent handling abilities as I maneuvered it around twisties on the way up to Mullayanagiri. I also exploited the car's ABS equipped brakes, which come in really handy when you have to slow down before the sharp turns. So right now I'm at Mullayanagiri, which is the highest peak in the state of Karnataka, and as you can see from around me, there's fog everywhere. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're literally in the middle of the clouds and I'm on cloud 9, so it's amazing right now. So the first thing I did on getting back into the car is fire up the heater to get myself all warm and toasty again. Next, we headed back down and towards the neighboring hilltop of Baba Budangiri. This is the morning of day 2 in our trip to Chikkamagaluru, and we're about to head up to the peak where we're going to check out the Baba Budangiri, which is the birthplace of coffee in India. The fable goes that 400 years ago, Baba Budan, after whom the cliff has been named, got 7 seeds of the coffee plant back from Makkah where he had gone to pay pilgrimage, and that's how the whole coffee revolution in India began. So before I do any of that though, I need to get my energy on, so I'm going to have my first cup of coffee. On the way, we stopped at one of the many falls to be found in the region. There are steps cut into the cliffside so you can get up close to the falls, and the loud crash of the falling water reverberating around you is magnificent and soothing. After spending a few moments at the waterfall and making a new friend, it was time to move on to Baba Budan Peak. India's tryst with coffee began right here, as I mentioned earlier. Today though, there are massive coffee plantations spread across acres of land in these very hills. Something we had a chance to see on our way back down from Baba Budangiri. You can even take a coffee plantation tour if you want, as this is one of the many tourist attractions of the region. Our weekend getaway done, it was time to go back to the hotel, pack up and make our way back to Bengaluru. So it's that time of the road trip again, where we've seen everything we can and done everything we could possibly do.
And now all that's left is to pretty much pack up and head out. So that's what I'm doing right now. And we've had a pretty good trip so far. We've seen a lot of history, seen a lot of nature's beauty, found out everything we could about coffee, which is great. And overall, we've had a pretty fantastic trip. So we'll see you soon on the next episode of the Hyundai Weekend Getaways. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all luggage done. We're ready to go. See you soon.